What do you have to say about this?
Well, I hate to be so opinionated about it, but our president has served a term before this, and it was in his first year that he was impeached and the vice president had taken over because the evidence clearly stated that he was not a viable and what's the word? A viable, just a viable POTUS in general. Our president of the United States should be an individual who is able to think for themselves.
Y'all ready for musical chairs?
Mr. Aiden Hayes.
Today I am joined with Grayson Moore, the Secretary of State. Thank you so much for joining us.
Yes, thanks for having me.
Of course. Now, what is it that you would like to share with the American people about your position and the things that you've learned?
So first, I want to say I'm doing everything in my power to help you guys, the American people, and I'm listening to you guys. He has other people do his job, and other people speak for him. He has his White House chief of staff do everything for him. And I also would like to say he doesn't have a vice president either. He is not helping this country whatsoever. And I would also like to say I have confirmed that he is getting impeached. Thank you.
Wow. Well, thank you so much for all of that breaking and crucial information.
We're not corrupt just because we don't want to accept an impeachment that's invalid anyway.
I never called you corrupt. Why did you insist that?
Well,
I said
someone said it.
lollygagging.
Well, someone claimed that. I was talking to them, not you.
Thank you all for joining us. This is Greet the Press. I am joined with Grayson Moore, Secretary of State. Thanks for joining us. Now, I've heard quite a lot from all sides. I was just at the Federal Reserve press briefing, and first of all, that guy's off his rocker, I'd just like to say. But he said that he is bidding to become vice president and that he was reached out by the Senate to tank the economy. So I just wanted to know if you've heard anything about this, if these are just, a madman's ramblings, or if this is like anything very.
Yes. Well, I would like to first start by saying it's not the president it's not only the president that's corrupt and is incompetent and can't do anything for himself. It is also the Senate. The Senate is corrupt, cannot do anything for themselves, and are also incompetent. Everyone wants the president impeached, and yes, so I have heard about this, and yeah,
So you're saying that it's true?
yes, it is true. Everyone, the Senate and the president are corrupt.
This is his second term as president, correct?
Yes, I believe he was impeached before, and then we got him back. I don't know how.
Thank you all for joining us. This is Greet the Press. Today we are joined with Emily Martinez. Thanks so much for being here.
Hello.
Now, you are the legislative director, so you're working with the president, correct? Every day?
About, yeah.
How is that going? I know that he can't really speak.
It's going good.
Really? Because I've had a few people on my show, and you're actually the first person to say that it's going good with the president.
Well, it's going okay.
Okay, all right.
I just kind of joined, so I don't fully know what's happening, but what I do know is a lot of people do not like him and want him impeached.
See you guys later.
If the president does get
All right,
impeached,
Mr. Secretary of the House, you basically said that
Hey,
you
hey,
didn't
hey!
like.
He was in the middle of
You
a
said you
sentence.
didn't.
Now, this is what we're not having.
No.
Can we have
Can you
order?
explain
Speak.
Can you tell me why you have a wire of $32,000?
Bro, he interrupted for some stuff he made up.
What?
You wired $32,000.
Who are you talking to, Kennedy?
You.
When did this wire take place?
So this guy just wasted half of the press.
Yeah.
Like. Whoa.
Thank you so much for joining us. This is Greet the Press. We're joined by Devontae Harrison. Thanks so much for being here.
You're welcome. Good,
Now
good afternoon, everyone.
Now, I heard you had something to say to the American people, so I'll just give you the floor.
You know, I'm sick of the Senate lollygagging, to be entirely honest. what is going on? This president has done nothing. I mean, he does nothing but let his other people talk for him. He's solved no actual problems. Everybody's doing everything for him. Unemployment again on the rise. Look at the Air Force strength. This is ridiculous. What are we going to do?
Absolutely. I've heard nothing but bad things about the president, honestly. Thank you so much for joining us, and we will see you guys later on in the day.
Can I talk to you guys privately? Can I talk to you guys privately, please?
You
Come on,
can.
come on. All right, come here. So I know we're supposed to be in the media, you know what I'm saying? But like, are you guys for the president or are you against the president? I just need to know.
I'm just against the Senate right now.
Yeah. I previously worked in the Senate. They're a bunch of buffoons. I think we should get in there and start slandering their names personally. What do you guys say about that? Everyone, I am Dakota Kennedy of the Dakota Kennedy Show, guys. I want you guys to all get excited for this presidential debate.
No.
Oh boy.
Well, my opponent can't even be bothered to show up, so that's irresponsible.
Anthony Taylor, get off the stage!
Guys, if you don't have anything nice to say, don't say anything at all.
Hear me?
All right. Can I request that everyone pipe down? I'm gonna ask some wonderful questions.
Go Aiden!
Anthony has a Cybertruck. Has currently been neglecting with the current rate of.
Welcome back, everybody. This is Greet the Press. We had quite the presidential debate last night, and by that I mean the crowd was booing one side. The moderator was trying his best to rein in the crowd, but it was not working. It seems like at least everybody who attended was really interested in what Aiden's song had to say and was not interested in Anthony Taylor. Now, what's interesting is Anthony Taylor has a vice president, Mr. Grayson Romero, but Aiden's song does not have a vice president right now, which means later on today when the vice presidential debate happens, it's going to be a bit of a mess. But fingers crossed that either one is chosen by then, or Grayson Romero has a talent like yodeling or something that he can do on that stage up there alone. I'm just hoping I'm not moderating it, because I will not show up, just so you know. But yeah. So we will be following this election, although right now it's a cyan sweep, honey. There is no other color up on that board. It's looking like Aiden's song is taking home the victory, but maybe Anthony's team can get some votes in. Let's take a look and see. He's actually got 2 people on his campaign staff, and Aiden's song only has 1 person. So I don't know how he's winning so good. Anthony must have awful polls. But we will keep an eye on that, and I'll see you guys later on. Thanks for watching. So Mr. Williams, I just had a question. Who are you voting for in this election, and who are you most excited to work with if they win? I guess that's the same question.
I'm actually gonna be voting for Aiden.
Can't do that.
Anthony has a Cybertruck, and I'm just against Cybertrucks.
Anthony
I
has a
understand that. I understand that. Well, it does seem like Aiden's song is sweeping the polls, which is kind of crazy because he only has 1 person on his campaign staff, from what I can see. I mean, Aiden. What I say, Anthony? I meant Aiden. They got the same name, pretty much. It's kind of frustrating.
Yeah, I just feel closer to Anthony. I mean,
Aiden. See what I mean? They got the same name. It'll be good once one of them wins.
I can already tell this is gonna go bad.
Agreed.
Mr. Anthony, sir, shouldn't you be up there? Yeah,
Anthony's running for president.
No, I'm not the VP.
The problem is with global statistics, it's the fact that he does nothing and just takes the credit for everybody else.
Literally.
Okay, wait. Isn't Grayson Romano though? Isn't this guy the only VP?
Where are the vice presidents?
Aren't you running for VP?
Yes, ma'am. I thought there would be another VP.
Yeah, that's why I didn't show up as the moderator. So I hear you.
Mr. Taylor.
Thank you so much for joining us. Today we are joined by Aiden Song, who might just be our next president. I just wanted to have you on. Of course, you know, there's only hours until the polls close, and then those results are locked in. But if looking at the polls, it's looking like a clean sweep. How are you feeling?
Oh, we're feeling great. Just had a meeting with my campaign chair and my running mate. I feel like there's no doubt we're not losing a single state here. I mean, everything's only going to be on the up once I'm in office.
And we're back. It is election night, everybody. It's time to buckle in because it's about to be a cyan sweep, okay? Your house might get taken away in all the excitement. Now, we're waiting for the first state to show up on that board. I want to know how Anthony and his team are feeling tonight. I know how Aiden and his team are feeling tonight. We already got cyan up. New England has gone in Aiden's favor. Now, I'm interested. District of Columbia, it's not looking like there's going to be a single yellow state. Oh, he's the PPT? That's not surprising to me that his polls are not good. I'm so sorry, sweetheart, but the things you do at your job actually affect your polls. If you didn't know that, they do. So it's a justice win. That's easy to see, but it's also going to be a completely cyan board, blue board, no yellow up on there, and I'm hoping that Anthony takes this as a lesson to work a little bit harder at his job. Maybe the whole Senate. I think the House is doing okay, but that's probably just because anybody can join the House. But the Senate needs to get it together because you're not going to be able to become a president from the Senate if all your bills are trash. Thoughts and prayers to Anthony and his team. Hope they can find jobs after this. And congratulations to Aiden. It's a great day for humanity. The Wicked Witch is dead, the president, and we can move forward to a new president.
Hello there, Miss Correspondent.
Hello?
What should be a more the administration more focused on for this term, in your opinion?
Well, step one would be figuring out what's going on in the Senate, because
Oh, definitely.
it's not going good there.
What is next?
You're asking for the news for step by step?
No. I guess this is more like the focus first off.
No, I'm just asking. What do you hope? What do you hope for?
First off, she asked for you in the Senate, so
yeah.
Well, it's out of
I
our
mean,
hands.
just look at the statistics. If it's looking orange, then it's bad.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
means we have to have the Department of Defense.
Mhm.
Police
I
are
am-
Why are they asking me? Why are they asking me what girl, I don't work in the government. And it has been done, y'all. We have been freed from our past president who could not speak, would not work with people. Every single person except for one person who had not really had enough of an experience to speak on it has said that the past president was a nightmare to work with. And now we have a president who wants to do better for the entire country, not just for himself. And so I am quite excited to see how this moves forward, how this progresses, how his presidency goes, how the stats change. I'm hoping that he's able to rein in the Senate and remind them who they work for, the American people. We'll see you guys later.
This new president, he's getting work done. He's been getting work done since the moment he got sworn in. He's been putting people in places where we need people. So we were lacking people in the defense area. We were lacking people in the attorney general area. We were lacking people in the House. And he's distributing people and putting people where they need to be, while also asking for input and constructive criticism from his peers and the cabinet to make sure that everything's running smoothly. So overall, I think this is going to be a very good presidency.
Another average day in the office. Hello.
How are things going in the
Just another
Senate?
day alone in my office.
So far, good. If you just seen, we just got a Social Security Act
At least we get gavels.
established, and we're
Presented by
gonna
me.
make sure that goes through. Yes, by Mr. Taylor.
Well, it's great to see that you guys are able to work together.
It's like this guy just likes to kiss me or something. I don't know, man.
Interesting. Nobody works here? Shocking. There's like 5 people on this server right now.
I mean, kinda.
When I opened the news thing earlier, it was only 1 page. I couldn't scroll. I was like, oh my lord, nobody's here.
Hold on, let me actually. Oh my lord, hold on, let me check. Oh yeah, it's just 1 page. It'd be so weird if you just get the Speaker of the House and President in the same room.
I had this. What do you mean, the PPT? The Speaker of the House?
Yeah.
The PPT was the one that lost the election, but I had them on, and they're not. They're working with the president now, so. No. That's messed up.